What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is WWII Espresso, and welcome back to another video here today on the channel. As by the title, you might be wondering what exactly this has to do with the cover art or the box of Call of Duty World War II, potentially what may be Call of Duty World War II, because right now there is still nothing actually confirmed, nothing set in stone on the table. There's a lot of things that really do point towards Call of Duty World War II being the next title for this year, but nothing set in stone by the official representatives of Activision and or Sledgehammer. But a lot of people are making the assumptions, a lot of things are going around that are fake leaks and things like that, so this is one of those. We're gonna be debunking this so that you guys don't end up seeing this and thinking, wow, you know what, that actually is pretty legit. I mean, it's gotta be something real. This is something, once again, where we take a look at it and just completely throw this out the window so there's no false hope on the table for anybody here to catch hold of and then be disappointed with later on. But in this one, we're taking a look at some supposed leaked box art and supposed actual physical copies of Call of Duty World War II already found out in the wild. So toss the image up on screen right now. I was tweeted this a bunch recently. I saw this over on Reddit. I saw it basically everywhere that you could see when you go looking for this kind of stuff for some information perhaps on the next title. And what this is designated a copy of Call of Duty World War II with supposed box art, cover art with it, and already sealed and wrapped in a PlayStation 4 box. Now, to a lot of people, this might be something that is super cool to look at, but to me, as somebody that knows how game dev works, how these go out in terms of actual distribution of games from the inside, this is absolutely never going to happen this early on. So let's just talk about this in a sense generally first. So why could this actually be something that may be a little bit plausible? Well, firstly, whenever the game is first revealed, there is a lot of instances, especially as of recent years, where the box art is 100% confirmed and we have actual representations from concept art where there are boxes showcased with the cover art and everything like that. But obviously, it's just an illustration, it's just a designation of what it will look like come this fall or whenever it is released. It's just something that is there as essentially a placeholder showing you what you'll end up seeing later on in the year. However, this then takes this a step further and says, well, there's already physical copies of the game made and in this box art that you'll be seeing shortly. Now, to play devil's advocate, sure, they could be testing out an actual cover art in physical copies, but that isn't something that happens like this, and it's not something that would be completely sealed, and of course, there'd be much more designation on the Call of Duty World War II logo. A lot of this would be a lot higher quality. There would not be a rating pending, ESRB rating in the bottom left corner, and overall, it would just be a lot more legitimate looking. It doesn't even look that great, but the number one thing that ends up debunking this is the fact that games are not pressed into physical copies and physical discs and then placed inside of boxes for the game with the cover art and everything until the game is pressed to be gold. Now, what gold means is that it's the final build of the game, it's the final copy, and that's something that happens relatively right around the very end of September or early weeks of October, which gives about a month's time to press the millions of copies of the game that will go out to various distributors around the world to prep for the launch of the game. And that's how people end up getting, say, copies 2 weeks, 3 weeks early from the street date and release date of the titles that come out at any point in time, not just for Call of Duty. It's something that they end up getting the retail copies that are shipped out early. But all in all, none of this happens until right around a month or slightly there before in terms of the pressing to physical discs and put into boxes. None of this would happen up until that point for Call of Duty's sake. Once again, the end of September, early October. So for this to be something that this is now in a physical copy ready to go and be handed out to somebody, it's just never going to happen like that. So unfortunately, if you see this image around Twitter, around Facebook, YouTube, Reddit, whatever it may be, it is not legitimate. Don't get your hopes up just yet. There's no copies of Call of Duty World War II out there just yet. And saying that back even, it still just sounds so crazy that this kind of circulated around the way that it did. But all in all, that is not something that is legit. It's another debunking here in the books. Once again, we are only a couple of weeks out from the official reveal of Call of Duty 2017, which I still, by all indications, think is going to be Call of Duty World War II. But in the meantime, we are going to get a ton of fakes mixed in with potentially what may be some real teases by Activision and Sledgehammer themselves. So keep your eyes out, stay vigilant, and of course, keep it right here to the channel because we'll have what's real and what's not for you guys if you guys have any problem discerning which is which. That said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts down there in the comment section down below. Drop whatever you have down there if you believed it, didn't believe it, if you think it's a good fake, if it's a bad fake, whatever it may be. feel free to drop it down below. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you drop a like down below. And if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe to stay up to date with everything we have here regarding Call of Duty 2017, Modern Warfare Mastered, Black Ops 3, and Infinite Warfare. And finally, if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, that is the best place to get connected with me here outside of YouTube. I practically live on Twitter, so if you guys want to strike up a conversation, ask me a question, whatever it may be, link is down there in the description below. But I'll see you guys later. My name is WWII Espresso. Thanks for watching. Take care and peace.